Sagittarius, Elsie here with a bonus read. I just wanted to say thank you, my Saggy crew. Thank you so much for all of the likes, subscribes, and for the thumbs up that you gave me last week. I am here to thank you for that with this bonus read. So whether you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, this could be for you. My intention with these bonus reads is that I don't date or time them. It is about either the current energy or future energy. Whether you get this now or next week or next year, it could resonate with you. It is a general reading after all, right? Let's find out what's going on here. Let's get, if you're brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. And I hope that you'll be in the comments. Some of us like to be there. If you're a person who likes community, we do have quite a community that's growing here already. Thank you for wanting to do that. And I hope that you will stay. I hope you will subscribe. Generally, when I read for fire signs, it's usually on a Wednesday. That's the day for fire signs. But I'm here this particular Sunday to say thank you. Here we go, Sag. Let's find out what's going on with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up for my fire family, Sagittarius. I'm your Saggy rising sister. Thank you so much for clicking here and for loving on me this way. All right, here we go. Tell me about it, Sag. Tell me what's going on for Sag. We've got the Three of Swords. Why is that? A little bit of energy that is, looks like disappointment, really. Could be heartbreak, but pardon me, please understand that swords are in the mind. So it feels like something that you're thinking about that is breaking your heart. Not necessarily someone taking action on you. I feel like what you're thinking about is the King of Cups. This could be a person or an energy. The energy is the water, right? The energy is love. The energy is stability and safety. It's protective energy as well. What else? We've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so I want to say that somebody here is sort of caught in an obsessive thought loop, that you are thinking about the King of Cups, who could be a person for you, a person who is in the past. The King of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but it could be the energy that we're looking at as well, right? So it could be that we are looking at the energy of emotion or love. The Five of Swords in the future here tells me that it feels like there was, well, first of all, I'm going to look at the 8, right? The 5 and the 3 are 8. It feels like somebody here is caught up in their head, obsessively thinking about this energy here, or maybe how heartbreaking it is. Maybe heartbreaking because someone broke your heart. Maybe disappointing because it hasn't showed up yet. Take it as it resonates for you. But the 5 of Swords is really about conflict, right? It's about disagreement. Tell me more about this. We've got the Hermit energy. We've got the Fool. Yeah, you're waiting on somebody here. It's like you're waiting on somebody who's taking a really long time. And I think that you think that it is taking a really long time for love to show up. Maybe it is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. If it's a particular person for you, could be an Aries or a Virgo as well. Or yeah, Virgo here as well. It could be that. But for some of you, you're like, where's my deep love connection, Elsie? Where is it? That's what it feels like here. I want to say that it's like right behind you. It's almost here. I want to say that you're very engaged in feeling badly or feeling disappointed, or you're very engaged in being stuck in your head, wondering where it is. But I feel like it is coming. I want to say the Hermit energy is here. And I want to say that for some of you, you're probably quite psychic, or you do have a lot of psychic kind of energy. The Hermit is someone who is very spiritual, right? They are someone who is doing their best to find their light, to find the wisdom. I want to say that you're trying to find the wisdom of what went on back there. I feel like you're looking back there for this person or this energy. It doesn't have to be a person, but I feel like the Hermit is trying to figure out what went on back here. I'm trying to, shining the light on the King of Cups, or on love itself, right? On stable love, shining the light back there. It's like somebody here is trying to figure out what went on back there, or where is it? Why am I not seeing it yet? If it's arriving, Elsie, where is it? I think that you automatically go to the worst case scenario. If this is a person and you're waiting for them to show up, I feel like the worst case scenario for you is, well, of course, there's competition. They're dating other people. They've got other things to do. We start to immediately demonize whatever is not showing up for us when we want it to show up. And so it's about patience here. I really do feel like, I know, Sag, it's hard for you. I know. I'm a Taurus sun with a Sag rising. It is really hard for me to wait for things. It's like my Taurus sun is always pulling on the ankles of the Sagittarius saying, settle down, settle yourself, be patient. So I feel like it's that kind of energy for somebody here that you're kind of looking back. They're like, look, I have the wisdom. I've done the work. I've been secluded, paying attention to myself, not allowing other people to poke holes in whatever it is that I'm trying to learn about me. But I feel like you're wondering, where's my prize? That's what it feels like. So for some of you go straight to the Five of Wands. Yeah, they must be dating other people. There must be competition. This person's too lazy. They're not coming forward. I want to say they are. They are. And it feels like you're stuck in your head obsessively thinking about it, though. It almost feels like you're kind of fighting yourself, I want to say. That it's almost like you're not ready to receive. And so it feels like somebody here is like, I know what I want, but it doesn't matter if you want it, you understand, Sag. It doesn't matter if you want it. The universe doesn't care if you want it. The universe says, like attracts like. And who are you? Look in the mirror. Who are you? Who are you attracting? Are you attracting people who take advantage of you? Or are you attracting people who are solid, sturdy, slow-moving, people who are looking over details before they get into relationships? Because you will tend to act in fire, right? Especially if it's in the sun or the rising, that you'll tend to want it now. Where is it? Tell me about the Three of Swords. What's going on with the Three of Swords, please? For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For this bonus read, tell me about the Three of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles came back out. Then we do have the Ace of Pentacles, and we do have the Two of Pentacles. It's all about what's going on in the 3D world. So I feel like you are waiting for something. I feel like you are waiting for either love to show up, or maybe a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, maybe a Virgo, or an Aries, possibly. It does feel like you're waiting for someone to show up and invest in you, someone to make a decision about you in their Pentacle world. I feel like you already know this person because of all the Pentacles, but specifically because we do have three. And the Three of Pentacles is about friendship. It's about a person that you already know, somebody who you either network with right now. Maybe they're in a soul tribe. Maybe you know them from the workplace. But I do feel like this is someone that you know. That being said, I don't feel like there's been any dating here. There's nothing that tells me you've dated this person before, that you were in love with this person before. It doesn't. It feels like this does not feel like a new energy because of the Three of Pentacles showing up, but it feels like a bossed up energy. It feels like someone has renewed themselves. It's like they renewed the commitment to themselves, and so now they're ready to renew a commitment with you. It feels like this person is pretty serious, right? Showing up as the King of Cups. That's the one you want to show up, the one who's ready to commit. So I feel as though sometimes we go straight to the Five of Wands saying, well, they just don't want me because they'd rather be running around with other people in fire. And sometimes that's not true. Sometimes someone's trying to heal the self, looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, if I want to attract deep, abiding, beautiful, protective love, then I gotta be that. So it feels like somebody back there was learning that they need to be whatever it is that they are manifesting, or their manifestation is never going to show up. Tell me why the Hermit is here. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. So it was happy until it wasn't. So it does feel like it's like you're doing. I feel like you have the wisdom to go out to places you're invited. So I feel like you are going out with friends, having new experiences, meeting friends out for dinner and movies, and maybe going to their homes. But it feels like you have not been successful in finding anyone that meets the Ten of Cups criteria because the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. You've not yet found the emotional apex of happiness. And I feel like you've given a lot of people reciprocity. Like you are talking to people, maybe in the DMs, maybe in real life, in the third dimension. I feel like, right where you are right now, 3D life is like your home, your car, your life, your work life. But it feels like you are doing what you need to do in order to meet someone. And I feel like what you don't know is that person is showing up like they're creeping up behind you here, because the Knight of Pentacles is here, and that's really slow moving energy, but it is an opportunity that was always in play. It was always moving. Look, you hit a comma, not a period. It wasn't a period. It feels like we had to, if you know this person, it feels like when they come back to you, they're ready. I feel like the last time you saw them, that maybe you didn't even date because you saw them as someone who was not available. And I feel like this King of Cups is available. Yeah, it feels like this person, either you walked away from them or they walked away from you because this person couldn't bring their feelings to the surface. We have the Seven of Swords here and the Nine of Wands. This person was carrying around the burdens of others or maybe their own burdens. And so therefore they were not showing their emotions, their love, their commitment energy on the surface because they were lying to themselves. But once they finally decided to detach from the Seven of Swords, then it was time for them to be the King of Cups. So I want to say that, you know, it wasn't that they didn't want you. It wasn't that they were chasing skirts or Armani suits. I feel like it was because this person was not ready. I think that when they do show up, for some of you, you're going to fight them on it. You're going to fight them on it and say, yeah, you're showing up. You think that I'm sloppy seconds, right? I've seen that in the comments as well. Well, if that's your stance on it, that's cool. I don't think this is someone you've ever dated before. So this whole sloppy seconds thing does not apply here. You've never dated this person before. I feel like this will be a new relationship for you. And I feel like everybody is entitled to their healing. So if you're one of those people that's not going to entitle someone to have their healing, then you don't deserve the King of Cups. You're not ready. Because the only way that you can call it in is if you're ready. I feel like you are calling it in. So I'm going to say if you're connecting with this reading, you are ready. We've got the Four of Wands. The Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. Look, there is going to be victory here. Victory in the Four of Wands, by the way. 6 and 4 is 10. We're dropping the burdens of this betrayal or being, you know, the ending that we had that was really tough. It does feel like this is someone that you had feelings for, but you never told them, vice versa. The King of Cups would never, you know, tell you about their feelings on the surface unless they got really, really super comfortable with you. But I do feel that this new chapter here is telling me that there is some sort of stability that's coming here. Fun, exciting stability, moving to the next level. But I feel like what you're fighting yourself on is the Ten of Swords. You're like, yeah, but you know, when I offered this person my cup, they didn't take it, or maybe they nothinged you, but they weren't ready. If that's what happened, they weren't ready. I feel like you're going to drop these burdens. I think you are. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. Tell me what the hesitation or the delay was here. The delay is yeah. It's exactly what I was saying. Look, the king needs the queen. I don't think you were ready, and I don't think this person was ready. Y'all weren't ready for each other at all, period. You weren't ready. You weren't available emotionally. They weren't available emotionally. Everybody was looking for unconditional love, holding on to a sack of conditions. That's what it feels like. But I feel like here, this energy here that we've got here is that there is some sort of a decision that is coming up. You're going to be going on a different trajectory of your life. If you decide to say yes to this, I feel like if you decide to take the leap of faith into the Four of Wands, you know, taking it to the next level, maybe we've never dated before. Maybe we're going to start dating so we can get to the Four of Wands. But it feels like the Queen of Cups is making a really big decision. And the decision is it's time to settle down. So I feel like when the king comes forward and sees that not only have they grown, but you have, and now you two are mirroring each other, you're both ready for some sort of stable commitment, right? Stable commitment here. And that's the decision that's being made here, Sag. You've been waiting for the commitment, what seems like forever. The King of Pentacles is here. And so it seems like forever. It's taken you forever for this to come in. But the ships that are coming in is the Hierophant. You are going to get this commitment here. I do believe that this king, now that they have returned, or the queen possibly now that they have returned, is somebody who can now feel their feelings. They now know the depth of love. And I feel like it might have been a vibrational difference before, but we do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like we've got two people who are leveling up. And I feel like the reason that you're attracting this person is because you are their vibration. Your finances are in order. Your pentacle life is pretty stable. You're also ready to settle down and provide. And then we have these two here. These two are going to be rich. These two have got their pentacles down, and they're going to figure out how to build world domination. We have the lovers here, right? This is a very big change that's coming to your life here with the Judgment card. And definitely it could mean someone's coming back around, but that's not how I'm feeling it. In psychically, in my intuition, that's not how I feel it. I feel like you are the Queen of Cups and you are the Queen of Pentacles. That's why you are attracting the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Likewise, if you are the masculine, you are the kings, right? Take it as it resonates, but you could be the queens as well. All right, we've got the Four of Pentacles. You've been holding on to these burdens for far too long, and it's time for you to drop them because you are the Queen of Swords. I feel like you are somebody who is just one queen away from being the Empress. And so the only queen we don't see here is the Queen of Wands. We now have someone here who is ready to speak their truth. We have someone who's going to drop the burdens and speak their truth. You've been holding on to the hope that you would see this person again, and I think that you will. I'm going to go for now, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, my fire family. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.